Hey everyone, this is Gamer for Fun。所以上一集我拿到了这个洞窟远征的任务哦，就是要我去征服20个洞穴，之后可能就有奖金可以拿了，这样啦。
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta. The sanctuary of Delphi. The gods themselves watch over this land.
Cassandra, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers.
That's the oracle for you.
You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas.
I may have mentioned you.
第一个选项就有点太不客气了啦，我们选第二个选项。
You're showing a bit more secrecy.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along.
How did...
别靠近，没有啦，就问他你到底是谁。
You know my spear just by looking at it? You're more than some simple pilgrim.
All things in Delphi are more than they appear. Even I. My name is Herodotus.
希罗多德，
I'm a storyteller.
他是有名的古希腊作家哦，没想到可以在 game 里面看到他。
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war.
You told me you came to ask the oracle a personal question.
War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
神谕者对你说了什么？
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom. I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
为什么排队会排成这样？
This line is ridiculous. Are there always this many people to see the Pythia?
These are more than just people. Every city sends a Theori or sacred ambassadors to seek guidance on behalf of their people. The Pythia not only shapes the destinies of individuals, but of the entire Greek world.
Imagine what power one would have if they controlled what came out of her mouth.
Apollo controls this.
Of course he does.
为什么有那么多守卫？
Delphi is nothing, like they say. Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. People seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of war often stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
我有问题要请教神谕者。
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line, I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right. But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Varnavas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
原来向鬼请益这个任务啊是在这里做啊，所以我之前去那个皮提亚的家哦，没有遇到他，就是因为皮提亚在这个
I'm
地
here
方
to see
啊。
the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line? Hing maar zo. Ik toch ben ik in Mondele.
闪闪发发这样。
Enter into the light of Apollo, the light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker.
就问他，我的母亲在哪里？
I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she?
It's you, from the visions, the child on the mountain.
How could you know that?
You need to leave, now. Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here? Oh, but I do. While in Kausos, you didn't cower in the face of the priest. A child and her family still
什么？
live
他
thanks
竟然
to
知道那
you.
个血热病的事情？
No one can hide from the light.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes
秩
everywhere.
序神教？
They will kill you.
Cult of Cosmos?
The oracle has spoken. The prophecy is yours.
You never answered my question.
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers.
所以那个 PT 啊是真的有料的咯，一出到来天黑了的。
Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you. She knew who I was, what I'd done. Tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
秩序神教，
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. Guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia, this is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
我该去哪里找 PT 啊？
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the temple of Apollo, she's at her home
What?
in the Hora of Delphi.
我之前才去过他家来哦，所以现在要再去多一次啊。
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
他住在德尔菲城郊的哪一带？
Where in the Hora
其实我
of
早就
Delphi
知
does
道
the
了。
Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
我这就去找他。
I'll find where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required. Did you find the Pythia?
I'll find where.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute.
主线可以暂停一下，我先去看看这个任务。
Can I be of service, priestess?
The people have turned from Athena. Their loyalties have been stolen by false prophets.
人们应该改变他们的信仰。
People can worship who and how they want. They might have good reason to change.
They could, but in this case they are very wrong. They aren't following priests, but bandits.
Bandits? Once pretending to be priests, you mean?
Exactly. They accost innocent people and demand their possessions as offerings. They are causing harm and giving real priests a bad name.
And you want me to take out the bandit chief?
Are you up for it?
Sounds like you can stop worrying. I've taken care of everything.
The gods were
哦，这个任务
smiling
就是
on
要
me
我
the
去
day
杀
we
那
met.
些洞穴里面的
Please,
强
take
盗啊，
this.
刚刚
I
那个洞
always
穴啊
finish what I've started.
上一集那个啊，不知不觉中做了这个任务啊，哦，很好哦，不用再做多一次。这个地方呢有很多历史地点，我们来逛一逛看看。参观一个雕像最好的方式就是爬到它头上，在现实中不能做的东西，在游戏里面可以做。啊嘞，这一只东西也是一个历史地点啊。这种东西也是一个历史地点啊。这只狼呢？这只狼不是。咦，怎么有人叫我的名字？
Malaka! If it isn't the eagle bearer herself. You got big since Kefalonia.
And you got old, Photios the dog's breath. Last time I saw you, I think I lit your ship on fire.
My ship and my beard. These days, thankfully, I've semi-retired.
Do people pay mercenaries here more than they did in Kefalonia?
Of course they do. Better than Marcos, that's for sure.
Everyone pays more than Marcos. You're lucky I took all his crazy contracts.
I was a fast learner. He's a rotten cheat. I only accept the easy stuff now. I'm working as a watchman this very moment. The cushy job. Most days.
要回答他什么嘞？就说我也想退休。
I could use a break myself.
Some break this is. Today feels just like old times. The job got harder than anticipated.
Did something happen?
A couple of priests ransacked this treasury. They took the sapphires offered by a Thracian king. The bastards.
Your employer won't like that.
No, but you like this. Make an example of the thieves. You find them and the sapphires, and I pay you much better than you're used to in Kefalonia.
我会揪出这些祭司的。
All right, I'll help you. But
But what?
我作为一个守财奴，当然是要钱啦。
you know, my help doesn't come cheap, Photios.
You are always reliable. Deadly and drachmi hungry, but reliable.
那些祭司到哪去了？
So I'm hunting priests. Where do I start?
Priests aren't used to thief business. They probably hid somewhere quiet. Check the caves west of here.
你又怎么知道他们是祭司？
I wouldn't expect priests to be jewel thieves.
They didn't take the drachmi or the silver. They knew those sapphires were the most valuable things here. That's priest knowledge.
OK， 我去找他们。
Come to think of it, I found a dead priest. He had a letter on him.
Well, slap me silly and call me Hermes. That's them all right. Any clues?
It said something about going to Despina Fort to sell their loot. I'll head that way.
这个任务要去圣战之丘的西部，在那边有一个德尔菲纳要塞啊。哦，就是这个啊，之前来过，只是没有进去。看看讯息版。哇哦，这里的雕像很壮观哦。
I've been looking for you. I saw your message. What's happened?
I have a small trinket to send to my brother to wish him strength in battle. But thieves have been targeting Etera in the city, and I worry what might happen to me on the journey there.
So you need me to deliver it?
Right. He'll be waiting for it.
I'm in.
I'm in your debt.
May the fates be on your side.
哇，这是什么地方来的？
Delivery for you. From an Etera.
Ah, yes. I was wondering when this would arrive. Here, your payment.
OK 了，就玩到这里先了，拜拜了。